Hello and welcome back to Masterpiece Theatre. Just kidding, I'm Orwa Usopp and this is the next part of Amnesia The Dark Descent brought to you by GameAnyone.com. And before I check any doors, I'm going to check these stairs I've been ignoring. Oh, are those corpses? Hanging corpses?
Shimmering blue light.
Why am I having so much trouble navigating these stairs? First-person perspective was not meant for navigating spiral stairways. Let's leave it at that. Probably love to stick a monster here at the top of the stairs where I can't see. Because... no, they didn't. I knew they wouldn't. I was just testing it. Okay, nothing around here. Some old books. Take a look at the book. Look. Alright. Hello, office. Here we go. Just a book. Bottle of oil. Magic lamp. It is a magic lamp, it just floats there. Any other necessary trinkets in here? Piece of rope? No, it's way too small to be a piece of rope. That's a piece of string. String, you say? Bring it on. Where are the skulls? Oh, another one of these memory canisters. Before I forget, I want to see what the heck the string is. Where's my string? Ah, there it is. It's tough string made of hemp. Tie the orb? Nope. Tie up the meat? Nope. Tie the funky wooden crank? No. Tie the jar... I was kidding. Jar on a string, huh? Alright, let's see. Is it you, my love, I miss the most? Or is it perhaps myself? I know what I have become. I am not blind. I am a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they will demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Curiouser and curiouser. Nothing. Kidding me? Nothing? Huh. Was that readable in the top drawer? Looks like. Quite a few things to be said about torture. I figured the reaction I would get from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans have a similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. This is sick. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. Even the most timid creature can break out in fits of violence when their strength exceeds their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, it should not be a problem, but it will hinder the effect I'm after. The right steps to take are to restrain while the victim is dazed, proceed by presenting with the form of torture you're about to apply, then continue with the actual act. The point of presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient. It will trigger itself into the greatest fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage. It will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses, if possible, with breaks to let the body settle. This is sick. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vitae and saturate the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely all will be for naught. Before this happens, feed them the amnesia drink, and try again later. Hey, didn't we end up drinking some kind of amnesia drink? This does not bode well for Homestar Runner. I mean, Orwa Usopp. Alright. knife. Doesn't even break a pot. Fine. That knife wouldn't even break a pot.
Regent's Park.
What? I heard something about Regent's Park. I don't know what you're saying. Speak English, man. English. It is a language full of words of Englishness. Alright, I think I left all the doors I've already explored open. Partially. At the very least. Oh. Oh. That was a bare stretch of wall. I was about to say, I can't have visited all the doors. That would be absurd. Creepy music. Creepy house. Creepy, creepy. God, another torture chamber. I don't want to know. It's an Iron Maiden, isn't it? No, it's a cabinet. I'm leaving one side open in case I have to hide. Why would I want to touch it? If I touch it, I'll just get another horrible, horrible flashback. Oh, man. Never sat on her knees, with hands tied on her back. She felt her hands lifted, her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. Oh, God. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next step. Creepy bad. Stretchy, weird, bad, foul, ick. A broom and a bucket, huh? I see a broom and a bucket. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this door open since I think I'm running out of unexplored rooms. What am I hearing? It sounded kind of like a creaky, farty noise. I didn't like it. At all. That's the way out, I believe. I think I've already been to this one. Yeah, it's open, but I'm going to double check just to make sure. This is the bloody saw room. Ah, I'm wasting lantern like nobody's business. The grate covers a drainage pipe. Okay. The blood needs a vessel. Well, I have a vessel, but I tied a string to it. I hope that won't mess things up. Ew, it's a well of blood. Why on earth is there a well of blood? That's just not right. Ooh, that's right, though. Tinderbox. My tinderbox. There's probably a monster in here now. I've gone through every door. I've gone through the upstairs. I've gone through several pairs of underwear over the course of this game. Technically true, because I've been playing it for almost a month. But I didn't actually change because of the game. Alright. Whoa. I'm freaking out badly. I need to stand in the light, I guess. Just a second, I'm going to see how long I've been going. I'm not certain. Be right back. Alright, we're only at 10 minutes. I don't think there's grates in the other rooms, and I don't know which ones are which now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and head back for the hallway. Don't be so knave. It had gone too far. The man was suffocating as he could no longer breathe properly between the lashes. Displeased, he started to look for the Damascus rose oil. He may be in agony, but at least he'll smell fantastic! And again, any story that involves another man, a man whipping another man and then oiling him up, I want no part of. I heard a slosh.
Help her! Find a way!
Help who? For a second I was afraid that was...
How are things coming?
Ah!
You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Okay. Is that all? Nothing else to say? Bucky boy? Fine. Be that way. El Senor Grande. Well, he's not particularly big. I don't know what he is. I see multiple doors in this hallway. Choir entrance, so this is just a side door. Nothing. Tinderbox. Tinderbox. Nothing. Before I stand up, I may as well open this other side. Oh, another memory capsule. These never read themselves. In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know I am the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found the Great Order. I have seen them take their fathers' places, and they too will grow old and pass away, while I remain the same, aged not by time, but by anguish. Yes, over all these years, Alexander has gone emo. Wire taunts me from the other side. I trusted him with the true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on releasing Agrippa. How an enlightened man can show such a lack of compassion in a seat of power disgusts me. I can't bring myself to part from Agrippa as he is, and he has been for centuries my only link to the worlds beyond. Wire claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs to give him Agrippa first so he too can help. If he could guarantee success, I would happily oblige, but how am I to part with him if my return might be denied? I know what they are capable of. I have seen their deception. Optimism is a most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, we need to feed him a tonic made from a paralyzer, vitae, and tempter. The poisonous fungi should work well as a paralyzer if I can find an internal gland from a large specimen. Choir seems to be fertile ground for this sort. I should be able to extract its contents. The vitae can be extracted from an agonized human blood. Ew. Need large amounts to distill it properly, like a jar of it. Tempter will be more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's a property of the secretion in the water-dwelling Karnak. I'll have to address Wire with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. Also, a properly prepared well should suffice to contain it. Crap, there was a well with a water monster in it somewhere, but that was ages ago. There, I used another thing. Are you done whining, man? why cannot... There we go. I was going to say, why can't I pick up the freaking laudanum? Why is that not my laudanum? Denuminum. Break! Fie on you! Unbreakable thing. Oh god. Well, you know what? We're about to step into the choir, and that's where I'm going to stop the video. But I'm going to step through first. The fear had begun to drown him again. He reached once more for the empty bottle of laudanum. In frustration, he smashed it against the bedpost. No more hallucinogenics in a horror situation. Oh, poor you. But anyway, I'm going to stop on that curious note, and I'll be back with another chapter at some point. See you soon.